What is going on? My name is GG for Goblin Guide and welcome back to my channel. Today we are not burning our opponent's face with burn spell, we are burning our opponent's libraries. So for today I have a Dimir Mill list that did recently a 5-0. Pretty standard list. I have my Oboro Palace, some fetch lands, Hedron Crab, Vision, Surgical, Fatal Push. I have Collective Brutality in this list. Search for Azcanta, Manic Scribe, sorry. We have Extirpate for as an additional Surgical. Going Truth, Aether Gust, a lot of board clears and creatures, like anti-creatures cards like Bridge, Mystical Dispute. So pretty much a standard Dimir list. I wanted to try this list because I am excited for the new card that is coming out in a few weeks, like 1 or 2 weeks, in Zendikar's Rising. I think the set is gonna help mill a lot by giving them the second crab that mills your opponent for 3. Each opponent for 3 when you play a land, so I think that's gonna help me a lot. Just before we continue talking about that, I'm gonna keep... It's a pretty slow hand, but I think it's still fine. So, Polluted Delta pass turn. Like I was saying, I think the difference between having 4 crabs and 8 crabs is gonna be huge. And I think Mill is going to become a quite powerful deck after the set comes out. So we're playing against probably Tron. We don't know which Tron yet, but Chromatic Sphere tells me it is probably the normal mono-green Tron, traditional list. So this is... yeah, looks like that. So unfortunately we did not get a Tron piece. That is pretty sad. So we're just gonna pass turn for now. But we have another Glimpse, so we have another chance to hit one. And fortunately for us, we're on the play, so... like I said, we'll have a chance to hit another one. So they got their Tron next turn, but if we get a Field of Ruin, or we can have 1 Tron piece. Trap is like 1 turn late. Alright, so we got a hit and Urza's Mine with our Glimpse. So let's try that. Hope we can hit one. Oh yeah, we got it. So I think I'm gonna lose my life here. Just maybe saying that I maybe have some sort of interaction. So don't want to screw up this up. So this is Urza's Mine, right? Okay. So actually, I'm just gonna pay black. Alright, so their hand is Mine, Expedition, Forest. Wow, their hand is pretty bad. I think we have good shot at winning this game. So yeah, I think my opponent is like, oh my god, are you kidding me? So 4 lands, Expedition map and card. Alright. So we just passed turn. Perfect reaction from our opponent. Yeah, I think we got this one in the bag. Tron is a pretty good matchup for Mill usually. And now we have the Trap and the Orb, so I think we're good to go. And another Glimpse, so we are really good to go. Glimpse you. Play Orb. Last turn. So if my opponent cracked this, we win the game. Alright, so I'm just gonna show my opponent that we have the trap. So that they can concede. Alright. So pretty straightforward against Tron. I think we bring an Extirpate. We bring probably Aether Gust is worth it. Looking Truth I think is pretty worth it. The Gust is like sometimes gonna be great and sometimes not too much. But I think against Mono Green Tron I'll bring them. And we have like Fiddle Push, which are very bad in this matchup. Other than that, Crypt Incursion I think is pretty bad. Collective Brutality too, but it's better than Crypt Incursion I think. So let's go with that. I think our plan is pretty straightforward. We gotta hit a Tron piece with a surgical effect and win late with that. So 4 land on the draw. We have no surgical extraction. I think I'm gonna mull. Just because we don't have anything to interact with them. Alright, gotta keep this, even though we don't have black. We don't need the black because surgical is pay 2 life. So I don't think I need 3 surgical. I think just 2 is plenty. So, yep. Hope they don't have a ley line. Some mono green Trons run Ley Line of Sanctity sometimes in their sideboard, which is a pretty powerful card against Mill. So we will not have a lot of chance to hit a Tron piece. We'll have 6 chance, unless we can draw a Mill spell. Alright, so my opponent has Tron next turn, so we gotta hit a tower. Alright, so play this, Mill you. Try to hit a tower. And we got one. Alright. So I think we just go for it now. Actually, I'm just gonna wait. Grab a black source. Milieu. Play orb. Fast turn. That way, if they want an expedition map for a tower, I'm gonna get another card from them. Here. What are you getting? Tower, sure. So I'm gonna do it at their draw step. Even though the stats behind this are pretty unlikely that they get their 4th tower. You never know. So draw step, surgical your tower. I think we got pretty lucky both games. Our opponent is laughing out loud. Alright, so let's grab this, the tower in their library. And what is their hand? Tower, Star, Karn, Relic, Walking Ballista, and Worm Coil. Sure. So I think we are pretty good as for now. I could surgical something in response. I mean, they're not gonna play anything for a pretty long time. But it's possible that they'll get a lot of lands eventually if I don't have any mill. Guess I'm gonna do it on the Karn since they have one in hand. Not great, but just because of the relic. Alright. Let's see it. Sure. Alright, pretty straightforward match. Mill doing his thing against Tron. I think Tron is like, if it's not the best, one of the best matchup against Mill. So we get pretty lucky for that. And we got lucky because we got our surgical extractions both games before they got their Tron pieces together. So that was pretty funny. Our opponent, I think, was a bit salty that we got those both games. Yeah, that was funny. Yeah, Zendikar Rising spoilers. What do you think the Mill core deck will look like after this set comes out? Let me know in the comment section below if you're interested in Dimir Mill. Personally, I think there will be 8 crabs for sure. A lot of fetch lines. I think that the spell that does counter spell unless your opponent pays 2, and if you have 8 cards, it counters the spell, is very powerful in this deck. So I think it's gonna see some play. Alright, no land, let's mull. Yeah, I guess I'm gonna keep, but it's a bit low on lands, on black source. Alright, let's keep. Hope we can Vision of Beyond later on to draw cards. But it's pretty low on things that we can do with this hand. Like, if we didn't have Archive Trap, if it was like, I don't know, another Vision of Beyond, I think I would have mulled. But Trap plus Archive Trap can win you the game sometimes. Alright, push would be pretty bad here. Opponent. Nope. Wanted to cast a spell, but they just passed turn. Oh, upkeep path. Alright, that is actually fine with me. Because now we can play stuff. Next turn, we're gonna be able to glimpse. And if they play a fetch land, we're gonna be able to vision the turn after that. Sure. Fetch. Fetch. Well, that's fine. We can Fill of Ruin them, so... I think the plan here is to pass turn. Well, we can Archive Trap and Glimpse. Alright, I guess I'm gonna do that. Destroy this. Grab a island. Fetch. Grab a swamp. Glimpse you. Response fetch. Right. Maybe I should have Archive Trap in response to the fetch. That was my bad. I'm not really used to play this kind of deck. Alright, so... Lingering Souls, Inquisition. So this is like Urza of mid-range. with Stoneforge Mystic. Got it. So next turn we can actually do double Vision of Beyond. Well, never mind, we're gonna do one Vision of Beyond, but still great. Still great. Our opponent's gonna see that we're discarding Vision, they're gonna be like, what? 1 mana, draw 3, Ancestral Recall, or Vision, whatever. Alright, attack for 1. You got it. Right, let's Vision. Alright, that's pretty good. Play our Crab. Play Delta. Mill you for 3. Play our Orb. And pass turn. So our opponent's gonna have the choice to either make us sack our Crab or discard our last card. I think make us sack our Crab is probably the best play here, because they're getting low on lands, on cards in their library. One good advantage that you have when you play Mill is that when your opponent is playing a deck that is a bit unlikely, you can see what they're running. Unfortunate, sure. So they still have their Battle Skull, I think, in their library. But I didn't want to fetch in response because they probably have a push. Pretty sure. Alright, mill 4. Push, not great. Well, the only target I have is Giver, because they're just gonna give them protection, so... Alright, pass turn. Yeah, I knew they had the push, I was pretty sure of it, so... Response, fetch, and mill you for 3. Alright, they're running Luris main. So, can this Battle Skull run with the game? We'll see. Any mill spell would be great here. We do have 3 Glimpse in our 39 card deck right now, so... And we can also hard cast our Archive Trap. So Archive Trap or Glimpse is a win here. Ah, no, Glimpse. And Collective Brutality. Alright, so fortunately we... Sorry, mill our Glimpse, but Mesmeric Orb is a pretty good top deck. They're gonna mill for 8. They're gonna be at 2. So, I think we're good to go. Don't think they have a way to win this game. Yep, take 4. So yeah, that's fine. We're just gonna keep our Mesmeric Orbs. Choose a pile to sacrifice, pile 1. So we're gonna win with no lands. Yay. Last turn. So now they don't have enough damage to kill us, and whenever, well, doesn't matter. I was gonna say if last turn they were gonna tap something, they were dead, but they were only at 1 card, so they didn't have damage enough. They had a 3-turn Kalota, I think, so. Alright, so against Orzhov stuff, I think Engineer is not bad. They're winning with specific cards. I'm almost tempted to bring Extirpate. Honestly, we don't bring too much in this matchup, I think. Like, maybe just 1 Engineer. And Ashiok could be worth it because they have Stunforge. And they have Luris, but... like, I like pretty much my deck configuration now, just like that. Guess they're gonna bring Grave Hate, so maybe just cut 1 Vision. Well, Vision is so good against Inquisition deck because just a top deck Vision gives you 3 cards. Alright, let's cut 1 Crypt Incursion because it's not that much of an aggro deck. It's more mid-rangey, so I think just 1 Engineer is fine. And Surgical are also fine because if I can mill a Stunforge Mystic right off the bat, I'm just gonna Surgical it right now, and like they have specific threats in their deck, so I think this is fine. I'm not too sure what they're gonna bring. Probably just Grave Hate. And probably just more cards than 60. Sure. Yeah, that's fine. That's a fine hand, I think. 2 orbs are pretty good. The fetch. Turn 1. Always wondering if you're gonna get Archive trapped. Like, Archive trap you 4 times. Alright, let's play our crab past turn. That's fine with me. Gonna play an orb, no matter what. Yep. So they could have disenchant or something like that, but fine. Battle Skull is in the grave, so that's good. Mill for 6. And play Orb. Pass turn. Mill for 2 more. Halfway towards Vision of Beyond for 3. Liliana would be kind of annoying here. They could kill my crab and then like make me discard pretty much everything in my hand. I have like things to kill creatures, but brutality, 2 modes, sure. Kill my crab and take probably vision. Nope, take push, sure. Alright, so gonna hold my brutality for now. Play field past turn, I think. They're also running surgical extraction. Interesting. Sure. Yeah, that's fine. I'm not gonna far off my field. Line go. I mean, they have only a 2/3. It's not too big. Well, for 3, so almost there. Take me for 2. Yep. 17. My opponent knows I have the vision in hand, so they probably don't want to play anything to tap their lands and then get milled. But now that we drew Archive Trap, they have no choice. So mill for 1. Take 2. Down to 15. Opponent's thinking here. Ashiok. Yeah, response fetch. Response fetch. In response, always kill this. We're pretty much gonna play all of our hand in response. In response, yes, this. And the response, vision. Alright. Now I guess we let it resolve. See what they want to do. Mill me for 4 and exile my grave. Yeah, that's fine. End of turn, trap you. Getting a bit low here. Let's see. Yes, we have one push here. Probably sideboard it. Some pushes out, so my guess is they have a Mirren Crusader in hand, because usually, oh no, they have one here. Alright, let's just go to my turn, see what we draw. Search for Azcanta. This is non-creature? Yep. There. Alright, let's do escalate 2 modes. Drain you and see what you have in hand. Discarding. Probably just discarding engineer. Alright, they have push. Sure, gonna take that. I think we play our Azcanta even though we're gonna be at 5, but because next turn, I know they're gonna Ashiok us. But next turn we're gonna have 2 looks at our stuff, so mill for 3. Our orb did a lot of good stuff this game. Yep. So what did we mill? Alright, so we still have Archive Trap. We have a lot of mill spells still in our deck. Alright, go to 3. So let's see here. I can 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I can surgical something, mill myself, like tapping my paying. So I can mill myself for 7 exactly, and then I will be able to activate my Azcanta to try to draw a mill spell. So surgical extraction, probably lingering souls. Oh, damn. Why did I do that? I forgot I was at 3. Damn, that was a misplay. I should have just yeah, trigger. What is going on? Yeah, mail me for a bunch. Yes. What? Anyway, it doesn't matter because I was dead, but yeah, that was a big misplay on my part. Sloppy play. Shouldn't have just let it go, and because now I'm just dead. Should have just surgical extraction, not surgical extraction, and we would have been good. So I guess bring Extirpate and try to push, because I mean they have a lot of graveyard stuff. Well, push would have been good if I would have drawn it against the Cabal. Yes, Damnation is better. Yeah, that was a big misplay. I don't think I would have won, but I had a better chance. Only in one line. Nope. All right, that's fine. Keep. Yes. Crypt Incursion. We just need a black source. I guess Archive Trap. Pass turn. Oh, doesn't have an Inquisition. Nice. So player Orb. Now we really need a black source. Pass turn. Alright, black source, we can kill this. Damn. I think I'm gonna try to draw a line here. Really need one. That is not exactly the line I was looking for, but I guess we can fill next turn, so that's fine. Kill you for 3. Three pretty good hits. Liliana is pretty annoying here. Yep. Suck my crab. Yes, we pass. End of turn, Field of Ruin. I want to keep my Glimpse, because I think now we just gotta go for the mill all-in plan. And I mean, I'm not gonna use my Brutality. I think I'm just gonna mill that. Not mill that, but discard that. And now that I have Archive Trap under this, that means just need a little more mill and I can win this game. Sure. Gonna blow up this. Get a swamp. Um, yeah, let's just glimpse them. This time not gonna make the mistake, but I'm pretty high that I can survive taking 2. Opponent mills for 4. Cool. We got there. 20 means we can cast this. Which actually, if we draw a land, I don't know, they have a Thoughtseize in hand, so we know we don't exactly have it, but we're almost there. Thoughtseize, and Liliana discard. It's gonna be close. It's gonna be very close, I think. Oh no. Yeah. That's unfortunate. Yep. Cannot respond to that. Because you need to blue and tap. But unfortunate. Vision draws me cards. Alright, gonna hold every card in my hand. And discard Surgical Extraction to deal Liliana. They mill for 6. Yep. Didn't do anything about that. Now we need to top deck a mill spell. I think we just discard Surgical here. Damn. Opponent has everything. So I think there is no draw that wins us the game. We killed this, but we're still dead. Quite unfortunate. I think I threw this game in game number 2. I think I threw the game. Yeah. Casting the Surgical Extraction was a big misplay. I thought I was like on 5 life and I was able to cast another spell, but I was on 3. Alright, Dimir Mill, round number 3. We're on the draw. I think this is acceptable. Channeler. We're against Neoform. I hope they have like a turn 1 kill. No, they're running Pack of Negation, so we cannot actually... Oh, they just drew a card, but didn't do anything with it. Alright, let's just play Island Go. Oh no, I should have played Polluted Delta just to have Fiddle push up if they have Lab Maniac. Yeah, it was a misplay. I think. Down to 36. Want to see a pack Summoner's Pact. You just have it in hand. Use your Summoner's Pact. Yep, this should have been a Polluted Delta to push the Lab Maniac. Damn. Every decision is important, especially against Neoform. Summoner's Pack something, please. What isn't this target player draws a card? Well, they use all their shoal, so... But I know they're running Pack of Negation. But can they pact and still not lose the game? Not sure. So maybe our misplay, like we didn't misplay, but it did not cost us the game, maybe. Wow. Our opponent just wanted to see more information, I guess. But, you know, that was a bit, yeah. Mystical disputes. Uh, Extirpate. Well, Collective Brutality is pretty good. I think Orb is too slow in this matchup. I think Aether Gust are fine. They have a lot of green spells. Search. Probably one vision. Alright, try it like that. Well, yes, we keep. We have some sort of interaction. Not really, but some sort. By having a surgical and archive trap. Because they didn't use Summoner's Pact, but usually they do. And I can sometimes like mill them for 13 before they get the chance to draw the cards they need. So I think we just surgical that on their draw step. And we got it. Easy. Easy peasy. Once again, I think this configuration is fine. Surgical for the win. We don't have surgical. But we can play Polluted Delta and have Dispute or Fiddle push up, so guess I'm gonna keep. Play line, sure. Pretty good against us. Well, they don't have lands, so I guess I'm just gonna play my crab and pass turn. Gonna start milling myself just for the delirium. Did we bring Echoing Truth? Yes, we did, so we still have this option. Opponent just kept a no-lander and hoping that their ley line is good enough. Another push is not really what I wanted to see. Probably should have kept the Polluted Delta at least for one of the push. Let's not play this other crab. We're looking for Echoing Truth here. Opponent didn't draw any lines in 5 draws. Alright, let's see what's going on. Oh no, they don't. They have ley line. Yep. Just kinda discard this, I guess. We're gonna mill ourselves. We're at 37. I guess I'm not gonna play that. What is going on? Well, sure, mill myself. A little closer to Echoing Truth. Alright, so this is actually pretty good. We can start milling our opponent. Hope we have Delirium, fetch, land, instant, sorcery, and creature. Yep. So we start milling our opponent. Fortunately, we don't have Surgical Extraction either. Alright, Echoing Truth. Finally. Milled you. Yay, we can start milling our opponent. And opponent concedes. Pretty straightforward match. I think the only misplay we probably made was to play our island before our Polluted Delta game 1, but we got them the game 2 by the double surgical, and game 3 was a kind of weird game, but you know. This is like a more control hand. But since I have the Azcanta, I think I'm gonna try it. Like, it's not bad a hand, but it's not too fast. Let's play our Delta in case we need it. Let's try to play Azcanta. Hope doesn't get Force Negation. Damn, Spell Snare. That's worse. Quite unfortunate. Right now our opponent probably thinking we're like a Dimir control. Now this maybe doesn't help this Dimir control thinking, but I just want to play my lands untapped, so cycle, sure. Alright, so play Orb. I've drawn in the Loch to snap, sure. He needs a force of negation now. Nice, we got an orb on the battlefield. Start the milling. Alright, so this is Dimir control, which I was pretty much aware, but we're pretty sure of it now. And my opponent knows I'm playing Mill now. Alright, play that past turn. Opponent also has Oboro Palace. Interesting. Right, I think I'm gonna push that. Don't want to take too much damage. Let's see if they want to counter. Mill 1. Alright, orb number 2. Play this past turn. You cannot destroy an island in response, so what we can do is make them shuffle their library. Draw spiral, so they draw their force. Sure. Collective Brutality is not too bad, just for duress mode. What is that? I don't care. Let's take force. Alright, so my opponent can bring back, like, get the force back if they want to. Alright, so I think we try to glimpse them. Draw 3 cards. Nice. Player Crab. They can play their stuff if they want to, but they're gonna mill a lot of cards, so... Now we have to be careful not to mill ourselves, because next turn I'm gonna mill 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's 8. That's quite a lot. Bolt. Sure. Let's see, if we drawn in the log the Uro. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We're gonna mill 12. That's quite a lot. but I think we have to. Just to stop them at least a few turns. Alright, so we mill 12. Alright, collective and drown in the Loch, sure. So now we don't want to tap our stuff because we don't want to mill too much, but we'll hold the drown in the Loch to counter their stuff. I think we still have one crab into a library, so 1, 2, 3. No, we get 4, so we can play all of our lands. Push, sure. Turn. Alright, we can surgical. Let's see here. They have one force out. That's it. So they probably have a force left in their deck. So on their draw step, surgical your force. Don't really care about Uro because if they want to play it back, they're just gonna mill themselves because of my orbs. And if they want to counter this, I'm also fine with that. So because I'm losing the milling war right now. If the game continues until the end of time, we're just gonna lose. So, alright, so they have Uro, Remand, and one Cryptic, a bit annoying, in their library. In their hand is Factor Fiction, Bolt, Mix Sanctuary, and Red Insects. Alright, so they don't have any counter magic other than Cryptic in their hand, in their deck, sorry. So we just need one more mill and we win this game. Oh, they can Mystic, get back something if they want to. Cryptic is pretty good. Maybe I should have Surgical Cryptic. Not sure. Right, another drawn in the Loch. Do we have still mill stuff in our deck? 1 Glimpse, 2, 3, 4. 1 Archive Trap. Did I miss? 1, 2, 3. We have still 1 trap into our deck, so we can win this game. Alright, so we can now Surgical Extraction, Cryptic Command. on their draw step. So I think my opponent's just saying, if you have a mill spell, well, you win. But if you don't, you're just gonna mill yourself. But I do think we still have one trap, unless we didn't see it. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I do think we still have one trap into our deck, so... I think that will do it. Actually, no. I don't have to play that. They have a lightning bolt, so I'm just gonna kill myself if I do that. Surgical. That is not the card I was looking for. Let's surgical lightning bolt. So now we play Manic Scribe and we win. Yep, we got it. Alright, so opponent didn't do a lot of things at the end. Because if they played stuff, well, they were just going to die. I think Aether Gust is worth it. Ashioks. Probably cut some bushes. Maybe all of them. Cut these. I think we have enough stuff to get Uro, so don't think we need like infinite things to prevent Uro from winning. Oh, no, no. Mystical disputes, please. Cut. I think Brutality is like the worst card. It's still fine. It's not... Yeah, almost forgot about Mystical Dispute, one of the best card in our sideboard against blue decks. Hope this game is not gonna go as long as the last game. It was pretty much we're not gonna play anything until I draw a mill spell. So yeah, sure, that's fine. Pretty good hand. I don't think we need to play our crab right now, because it's just gonna get bolted, so I think I prefer to play it next turn and have a free land. Sure. Alright, so we did not get juicy targets, but that's fine. Yeah, take one. Sure. Sure. Let's try to glimpse them. So we got an arrow, pretty good. So draw step, surgical extraction arrow, piping 2. One has cryptic, flutter strand, misty, spell snare. The fine hand, I guess. Get this one too. Do you have anything cool here? Not really. Well, they have ceremonious rejection. That's pretty much it. Sure. Yep. Alright, so let's try to play an Ashiok. Let's see if they want a cryptic command. Dispute. Don't remember if they have another field of the dead, but I think this is the two main ways that they're gonna win: Uro or Field of the Dead. So I think the plan here is to just surgical extraction, Field of the Dead. Pretty sure they have another one, and with that they're not gonna be able to win the game. Almost impossible. So Field and this. Okay. Like, now the only way they can win is with Renin 6 ulting and doing some bolts in my face. Fortunately we drew a vision from beyond. Right. We know they have a spell snare, so let's them counter this. I think we're far from getting this vision, so just gonna do some more milling. And pass turn. I think I'm just gonna cash in this Ashiok by doing more mill. Another Ren, sure. They can kill my Ashiok. You got it. But they're only at 23 cards in the library, so I think think for now we're pretty good. Like, they have a lot of counter spells, and that's it. Alright, let's not play our crab now. Just pass turn. Let's try to play Orb. Sure. Cannot counter this, unfortunately. Let's discuss 3. Alright. Pass turn. So they could very honestly win with Ren in 6 and just bolt us to death. We need to draw something. I think they're just gonna play with this plan and this might work out. Alright, well, let's try to play Azcanta. Alright, Azcanta is gonna help us quite a lot. So Ren is at 6. It's almost there. Drawn into the Loch is pretty good, but I think we need something else. Yes. Yes. Yeah, I wanted it a land, but you know, you cannot get everything you want. Alright, in response, gonna activate. Get a Aether Gust. Pretty good. Accept. Grab a island. And grab you. Veil of Summer. Gonna draw. Alright. Nice. Got there. And final round. Final round. We are on the draw with Dimir Mill. Final round. Pretty weird hand. But we have 2 lands, we have push, we have stuff. I think we keep. It's not the best mill hand, but it's not the worst either. Oh, is this Storm? Alright, so Delta, go. Sure. That's shock. Push. Whoops. Push. Glimpse. And nice. Grape shot. And we win. Wow. Easy as that. Quick truth for those pesky goblins. Mystical Dispute. Ashiok. And Aether Gust for Area Flame. I think it's worth it. No, we don't want Crypt Incursion. Search is a bit too slow. I think we cut Manic Scribe a bit too slow. Or vision. Probably just the two other vision. I think this matchup is sometimes gonna go long, but other times just very, very fast. And you need like your best spells right of the game. This is fine. It's not great. It's fine. Alright, they may be holding a lightning bolt. But I think I'm gonna play my crab anyways because I probably want to play another spell turn 2. No bolt. Got it. Aberrate. Same thing. Yes, we play Watery Grave Shock. Go. Sure. Pass the turn. Not going to Brutality. I need the drawn in the Loch. Sure. Sure. Ritual. Sure. That is fine. We have Echoing Truth. I think they're gonna cry a bit. Let's just show it to them. Maybe they're gonna concede. Nope. Alright. I think we surgical extraction the empty warrants. So they have shenanigans, piece of the puzzle. Well, how can they win? Grape shot, area flame, and that's it. Alright. Their hand is not too great. Fine. Alright, here's my plan. Let's fetch. Destroy this. Start by doing trap. Remand, Pass in Flames. So they won't be able to play the Pass in Flames with other spells next turn. So that's fine for now. Brutality, just you. Take the pieces of the puzzle. Because they can still get a lot of cards with this card, so just gonna get it out of the way right now. And we got an Area of Flame, so 1 Area of Flame to beat, 2 Grape Shots for all, sure. That is not exactly what I was hoping for, but we have drawn the Loch, so... I mean, in case we draw a crab, I guess. What a master play. We got 1 Grape Shot. I just want to see the second Area Flame. Hold. Yeah, sure, that's fine. I'm not gonna counter this. We need to have our Drawn in the Loch up. So, 1 Grape Shot left in the deck and 1 Area Flame. But they do have Pass in Flames. Right, Glimpse is pretty good. Let's glimpse them. Not a great glimpse. Certain Vision, sure. I mean, let's go. We got nothing again. So in their 11 cards, they have a Grape Shot and the Air Flame. Pretty annoying. Well, we gotta counter this. Don't think we have a choice here. Alright, so Pass in Flames to beat. We need to draw a way to exile their grave or a counter spell. Well, not a land. We're dead, I think. Yep, I think we're dead. They can play... No, Pass in Flames, where is it? It's 4, so they don't quite have it. Right, end of turn, blow up your canal. So they need 1, actually they need 2 more lands. Because they need to play the Pass in Flames. And no, they just... Oh, they didn't get a mountain out of this. So we just wasted them a turn. What I was saying was they need 4 and then 1, so they need 5 lands to go off. So that's one. Gone in the Loch. Alright, so their clock is 9 turns, and our clock is also 9 turns, so now we just need one more mill spell, and we win this game. Because now we can counter the Past in Flames. Fatal Push is exactly what I wanted to see. Just kill their clock and prevent them from going off easily. Sure. Yeah, I guess that's fine, because they're gonna waste a turn, and they're drawing a card. So my clock is going up by 1 turn. Opt. Don't think that's a great idea, but fine. Yep, not gonna counter this. Glimpse, I think we'll do it. Glimpse you. Mystical Dispute. Alright, I'm gonna pay 3. Alright, we got there. So, Dimir Mill. 4-1. Pretty good. I liked it. And I honestly think we could have been 5-0, but we did a bit of misplay in round number 2, I think. Against the Orzhov deck. I think we just made a bit of a boo-boo and cost us the game, fortunately. But 4-1 is also still very good. I'm getting a lot of 4-1s lately. So Dimir Mill, pretty good deck right now. And after Zendikar, I think it's gonna be an awesome deck. I think that has a chance to be like tier 1/1.5, something like that. Yeah, I liked it. So if you enjoyed the video, please make sure to like, subscribe if you want to see more GG4Goblin Guys content, and make me, like I said before, you can comment in the comment section below to tell me how do you think Mill will be after Zendikar. So thank you for watching. Has been GG4Goblin Guide. See you next time. Bye bye.